Gaeilge. Now, next we're joined in studio by Una O'Boyle, who has done something that's brilliant and mad, Una, if you don't mind me saying.
Oh, sure, I do like to think I'm a bit quirky.
Yes, because Una has published a book, or it's to be published this Sunday, and I have it in my hands. It's a lovely looking book. It's in Gaeilge.
Oh, in Gaeilge. I love the mixture of the languages,
Yes,
Gavin.
yeah, I'm very adept. And it's all about chess.
Yeah, and why not? Like, really?
Well, you're saying why not? I'm saying why.
Well, because it has never been done before.
It's a first, yeah.
And
there's
some
no doubt
strange lady has to come out of the woodworks and do it.
Where did this strange lady come out of the woodwork from?
Well, this strange lady came from Dili, County Meath, next door to yourself.
Oh, well, there you are.
I think I listened to you when I was a kid on Boyle Radio.
Oh, God, don't date me.
I think I even sent you letters.
Did you?
I think I did.
In crayon. Anyway, listen.
Anyway.
So and you teach in a Gael school.
I teach in Scullings in Drogheda, and I teach in different Gael schools in Dublin. I was asked by Grandmaster, he's a chess player, Grandmaster, Ireland's only Grandmaster, Alex Byrne, to teach in an Irish language school, Gaeilge. And of course, I didn't have the language of chess because it was never written. I said, yeah, go on, go girl, chance your arm, see how it goes. Life is only worth living if you keep on chancing your arm.
Before we talk about the book and writing instructions in Irish for chess, tell us about your own chess playing.
Well, I was on the Olympiad team 2 years ago. Went to Dresden, won a title there. So although I've got a title, there are very few girls in Ireland that are playing chess, and perhaps I can inspire a few more girls, because it's just a real shame there aren't more girls playing. So.
And why do boys gravitate towards chess and not the girls?
There are lots of theories. I don't know. I actually think that girls are multitaskers. So when teenage years come along, they tend to find other things to entertain them, like clothes and lipstick and stuff like that. Whereas boys tend to stick to the one thing and get obsessed by the one thing. And maybe that's the reason. Maybe it's the fighting thing within chess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I love chess, and I think more girls could play.
For people who may never have played chess, they understand it's a board game and, they know a little about it. Explain what you find is fascinating, challenging and engaging about the game of chess.
Well, to me, it's like athletics going on in your head, acrobatics going on in your head. And I'm a little bit hyperactive. And when I started up chess again about 10 years ago, I just found that it calmed my body down because it sent all the energy into my head. And so the madness was going on now in my head, but I was doing good things with it. I was fighting on the board and I was winning.
And you like winning?
Oh, yes, it's really good. It's heartbreaking when you lose, because you may be playing for 4 hours and you're putting your heart and soul. Like, chess players have been known to lose like 2-3 pounds in a chess game, and you put your heart and soul into it. And after you stand up, if you lose, oh, it's terrible. But if you win, it's very good.
Any extra satisfaction in beating a man?
Absolutely none. You play the board. You don't play the person. It's not like poker.
And yet some of the great grandmasters in the past, we know, did play the person. They were trying to outpsych their competitor.
They did outside the game, but once it came to playing the game, they played the board.
How does one practice to get really proficient at it? Do you have to have a mathematical brain to be good at chess?
There've been lots of grandmasters who've been known to have an IQ of less than 90, so I don't think, there's this myth that chess and intelligence go together. I think there is a type of a brain that makes a good chess player. A mathematical mind, I don't think so. I was just listening to Mark Quinn, who'd be Ireland's number 2, and he was crap at maths when he was a kid. But he is an incredible chess player.
I'm just interested in you saying that you're a hyperactive person and now you find chess is an outlet for that. So as a teacher, when you're confronted with a class and there's one or two or more hyperactive children in it, how do you deal with that?
Well, chess does the work for me. It calms them down. It really does. It helps them focus, because I found that with, like...
hang on a second. So
No,
instead
it's
of
so
learning
true.
their 6 times table, you have them playing chess in the
Yeah,
classroom.
it's brilliant. They get completely lost in the game because they're fighting and they're using their energy in the game. Like I found with children with like dyslexia, Asperger's, I didn't know these things before they came into the class, but I was told afterwards. And they have just found this incredible focus. That's what I really think. Chess is a wonderful thing. I've spoken to principals who said that it should be compulsory in schools. I'd absolutely say it should be. It just helps.
How do you compare drafts with chess, by the way?
Drafts, like both games, just as soccer does, works on patterns to some degree. The patterns in chess are far more complicated. Yeah, no, and you know the great grandmasters, chess players of the world, live their life through chess.
All right, so what you're saying is chess is an honours class, drafts is pass. You're not saying it exactly like that, but that's what I'm picking up
I'm
from.
glad you have to say it.
Okay, now tell us about the book then.
Yeah, it was incredible. I started teaching in the Gael schools, and the language wasn't there. I had to put a wee book together. I started getting the language together, and then I was building little puzzles for them and games and different systems, and you know, the rare Kayla, I found that, wow, there's a book in this. It's never been done. And, like, my name is on the book, but the people that helped me with this book, it was a labour of love for them as it was for me. Like, An Coiste Termiacta Fidelma, who helped me in creating the words. There was a dialogue. She wasn't telling me what to do. I wasn't telling her. And COG have been just beyond the call of duty. And the editor had a big job, because my grammar wouldn't have been the best, but my self-expression would have been brilliant.
Fantastic. Well, listen, congratulations to you on the imminent publication. I believe it's a Sunday. Una Boyle, thank you very much for coming in and telling us about the very first book, Os Gaeilge, to teach you how to play chess.